Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another video, and we finally got the league-specific premium upgrades out. This year, they're a little different. They have both the men's and women's leagues together. So, for example, we got the Prem and the Barclays Women. We're going to show you how to grind these, how to maximize kind of a menu grind. We're going to go over a bunch of different aspects of how you can do this. So feel free to stick around if you do enjoy. If you find it helpful, smack that like button, subscribe if you're new. Let me know if you pack a team of the year out of these. Without further ado, let's get into it. So first and foremost, I'm going to go over what you need for these. We're going to go over what's available and different ways I would recommend doing this with a menus grind. But let's start with the requirements. So the requirements for any of these premium ones, you're going to get 11 players back, 4 of them being rare, the rest of them, the other 7 being gold commons. They're all going to be from those 2 leagues, the men and the women's together. For that, you need 11 rares. Right now, gold rares, if I go to the market by the time of recording this video, things are going to start to sell towards the end of the hour for 700 by now, but currently they're still expiring. Let me kind of explain how in the past few years this has gone in terms of their prices, and depending on when you're watching this in the week, if you kind of look for these same indicators, not only can you save yourself a lot of coins, you can actually make coins while doing these too. So first and foremost, a lot of streamers, even though you don't need positions, you don't need chemistry to complete these SBCs, a lot of streamers will buy in specific positions that matches the formation. So here we have a right back. They'll want to buy the same right back over and over because they want to be able to make one, then submit the rest. Make one, submit them again, and store them in their club. And they do this over and over. So these are the ones you'll usually start seeing go up in price first. Right now, things are still not selling for 700, but once these start getting to 750, 800 coins, you can start mass bidding on these for 600 to 650 coins, win a lot of them, be able to store the ones in your club that you want to use. If you want to sell the rest on for profit to make some coins back, you can. Realistically, if they're 800 by now within the hour, you pick them up for 650, make it about 150 coins per card before EA tax. Isn't too bad. Then you can open one of these, you get 4 rares back. Let's say you get no boards or walkouts. You're just making it cheaper the next time around. And then you have 7 commons, which you could put into things like an 81 double upgrade with some of your other rares. You could put it into potentially league SBCs. You could put it into gold upgrades. There's a million places you could go with it. You also have the other upgrades available that are league specifics, which is the 1 rare. All you need is gold common for these. 11 gold commons, and this gets you 1 rare with 4 items, so the other 3 are going to be gold commons. This can be another place if you're trying to get a league-specific player that you can put your gold commons. Now, that is kind of the beginning grind in terms of if you guys want to do it, if you're not saving packs or you have nothing available and you just kind of want to bid, make them and go from that. Now we're going to get into the advanced grind, kind of the day-to-day, what you should be doing, non-negotiables, and then kind of different ways you can take it. So first and foremost, every single day we get a 30 coin pack. I just opened mine up. It is, I believe, 10 rares you get for 30 coins. I got myself an Inform. I got myself a Kimmich. I got an 83. I got a bunch of League SBC gold rares and a lib card that we can use for the League SBC run. This isn't going to be every single pack you do. I got lucky. I got some good stuff, but I already know I can use this 88 for the exchange, get myself a lot of gold players. I can use this Inform in the daily grindable packs. So let me show you kind of the different routes you can go with this and how I would recommend doing it. So with that being said, you can store those in your club. You have other golds you can do too. You should be doing these ones every single day. If you go to the upgrade section, you'll see them. It's the daily gold upgrade, it's the daily silver upgrade, and it's the daily bronze. These 2 you can do twice a day for these premium bronze player packs. Same with the premium silver player packs here. After you do those, you can get 11 gold players out of the daily gold 4 times. So that's a total of 44 players, 4 of them being rare, 1 in each. All you need for this is a full team of 11 bronzes and a full team of 11 silvers. Do this every single day, non-negotiable. Could get yourself a walkout, maybe even your team of the year out of this. Probably not. Most likely you're going to get yourself a ton of fodder to put into things like League SBCs, player pick once they come out. If you want to start building some league specifics with these, you can. Or if you want to put the commons into the league specifics 1 rare, that is a place you can do it. However, the way I would recommend doing this personally, I'm going to link 2 videos in the description. One of them is going to be our exchange grind, which is using our high rated pulls, putting those into exchanges, which then gets us a lot of golds, which then we put into things like League SBCs. And we have a menu grind with that goes over and over, essentially unlimited times. The only section of that you really need to worry about with the League SBCs is the libsud section. But we have a League SBC video in the description I'll link as well, where we go into vivid detail, not only how to make that section even cheaper for yourself, how you can do it actually for profit and get everything super cheap on bid. So if you guys want to check out those videos, you can. Menus are a little crappy right now, so I'm just going to keep talking while we wait for this. So essentially, this is the place we find ourselves in. You're going to start getting yourself a lot of boards and walkouts. You're going to be able to start doing a ton of the daily SBCs. What are some of the daily SBCs that are currently out right now? By the time I'm recording this video, we have an 83 plus times 10 that you can do 3 times a day. We have an 84 plus times 5. We have an 85 plus player pick, a bunch of different things that we can grind over and over and over again. So once you start getting yourself some of these players that you need for this, I would recommend starting with the 83 plus times 10. If you don't have an inform already, like you saw, I got one today in the 30 coin pack. There is a 83 plus team of the week SBC that's extremely cheap to do. You can use a lot of your low end golds to get it done. I would do that, stick it in here, get an 83 plus times 10, and I would personally open this right away. Some people are doing it where they're saving it for full team of the year or they're saving it later. If you want to do that, sweet, go right ahead. But for this specific grind, you open this up right away because you're going to be able to craft another one off of what you pack in here. So for example, let's say I did this. Let's say I opened it up. Right now I can't because I have like 1,400 packs and I won't be able to get to it on console. Let's say we open this up and we get a lot of 83s, 84s, but then we get an 88 or 89 out of this deal. Other grinds, they would have you do things like start building towards an icon SBC, which by all means you can do. This grind does allow you to get a lot of high-end fodder that you can start crafting whatever player SBC you want. But specifically for the league-specific packs that we're grinding and the whole menus grind I'm showing you today, we want to maximize our chances of getting a team of the year or a team of the year icon from the grind. We want to get this in packs. So what does that mean? We're going to exchange a lot of the stuff we get. For example, I was just doing a League SBC run earlier. I got myself a Smith first donor from the Prime Gold Players pack at the end. We did ourselves a exchange with some lower end stuff. I believe it was an 85. We got an 86 out of that. So we are able to now put the 89 into here if we wanted to. And this 89 allows us into the exchange to get 51 players, 14 of those being rare. So if you're paying attention or you're finding out what you can do with these now and where it can go differently, I can take these gold rares. I can put all 14 of these into league specifics if I want to. I could do the Prem and then the Women's Super League, I think is the other league in England. That pack, you'd only need 11, so you can have 3 rares left over. The way I would recommend doing it, though, is take all the golds you get, whether it's the rares or the gold commons. I would put those into League SBCs with all the League SBC cards, keep getting the packs from the Premium League SBC, which, again, we cover in our exchange grind video in the description. But then you get yourself bonus packs along the way. You get yourself a lot more golds back, especially these 2, you get tradable packs here. You're going to keep doing this over and over. You're going to get a lot of League SBC cards to keep doing League SBCs over and over. You'll keep getting boards and walkouts that you can make Team of the Week player picks out of. Get yourself some walkouts that you can put into exchanges. And you just repeat the process over and over and over again. And then what I would do is I would take my off league, so things that aren't the leagues you see here, not the Prem, not the La Liga, not the Bundesliga, not the Serie A, not the Ligue 1, not the Eredivisie. Any gold common or gold rare that don't fit these leagues, I would then put into the league specific. So for me, if I'm doing these run-throughs and I'm starting to make these league specific packs, I would start looking at the gold rares that I have available, and I would do it this way. I'd go gold rare, I'd go maybe low to high. I'd start looking for the things that I don't need. So there's a women's league. We don't need that for League SBCs. There's a Saudi league. I don't need that for League SBCs. And I can start filling out the squad here. And again, remember towards the start of the video, we don't necessarily need to have every single player in here. I personally wouldn't sacrifice the League SBC cards. I would want to keep these because it's going to make it even easier for me to complete those League SBCs. If I still, let's say, need a few players here, I can just be patient and wait until we do another League SBC run through. Maybe we make a few upgrade packs and we wait until we get more cards there. Or if we want to go back to our original method where we're mass bidding on gold rares for less than the buy now, we can. Remember, right now they're still only going for 700 buy now, and a lot of them aren't even selling towards the end of the hour. Once this starts going up in price, it's going to be more per card in terms of the value that you can sell it for, which means you can make more per card if you're bidding 650. But if it gets to the point where it's going 850, 900 coins, bidding 650 might get more difficult to do. As you see, they're starting to get bought out now. But if you want to pick up some cards on bid, you could. Now, another bidding tip I'm going to give you, and this is going to be very important. Usually we see gold rares towards the end of Team of the Year start heading towards the likes of 1,000 buy now because people are getting desperate. They want to make a bunch of upgrade packs and they don't know where to get these done. They don't know how to get these done other than buying the gold rares at this point because they've exhausted basically every single option. Once you see that, you're going to have people get desperate for gold rare bids. I would keep an eye on gold Libertadores cards. If you don't know what Libertadores cards are, that's the League SBC section I just showed you before that people struggle with. It's a card type, it's a quality, but they also have ratings. So for example, if you want to know what's a gold lib, it's anything that's 75 rated and above. Any silver lib is going to be a 74 rating all the way down to 65. And then a bronze Libertadores card, or also known as lib, is going to be anything 64 rated and below. Why is this important? Once people start bidding a lot on gold rares in general, you can do the same thing on here with gold libs. You can put in a minimum price of, let's say, 600, maximum price 650. If you want to put like a minimum buy now, you can, but you're going to see a bunch of gold libs pop up in here, and you can start bidding on anything that is 75 rated or above. A lot of the 75 rated ones you can get for 600 coins, which is even cheaper than the 700 buy now a lot of people are doing for the gold rares. So not only do you save coins there, once these buy now start going up, you're making coins on these too. So a couple different things that we said there to kind of go over again. You can get these for cheaper on bid using gold rares if your goal is to get tradable gold rares to use in the repeatable SBCs and you're struggling to win bids on gold rares. These are excellent to go to. But at the same time, the buy nows for these are going to be a little bit lower than the gold rares buy nows. Let's say, for example, gold rares are up to 900 buy now. Usually these gold libs will be about 50 to 100 behind. So it'd probably be likely that within a few minutes, the buy now is going for 800. And then within the hour, they're going for 850. We also have other cards that are going to pop up in here that are still technically gold Libertadores cards, but they have way more value than just the price of gold rares because people are using them for the League SBCs. We're talking cards that are 2,000 plus coins, potentially 3,000 plus coins. If you want to see that method and how you can pick those cards up, it is called the Gold Lib method. It's included in our League SBC video in the chapter titled Lib and Sud. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. That's essentially going to be my grind. We're doing all those things, putting it together nonstop over and over. Sadly, right now, it's not full Team of the Year yet. So I'm personally, if I'm making these league-specific backs, I'm going to make them and save them with my access that I'm getting from League SBCs and from the exchange grind. And I'm just going to start building up packs that way. But also, too, a lot of people I know have a bunch of packs and they're saving for full Team of the Year. If you guys do have a situation like this, or you're starting to and you're getting daily objective packs, things like that, feel free to wait until full Team of the Year to open these. Not only do you have a better chance of potentially getting a Team of the Year, because everything's in packs rather than a specific section of them, you can take the gold rares that you get in a lot of these packs, and you don't have to buy a gold rare off the market. If you get crap, if you don't get a board or a walkout, maybe the non-League SBC cards, or you want to completely give up on League SBCs, you just put whatever you pack right into the SBC, and you can do it over and over and over again. Eventually, you will get to a point where it's no longer unlimited if you start cutting out things like League SBCs or the exchange grind, because you are in turn turning 11 gold rares from the league specific into 4 rares, and then, what is it, 7 gold commons is in the rest of that pack. So you're going to need more rares eventually. So you're going to slowly get less and less cards in your club. It is up to you if you want to keep that grind going to do League SBCs, to do that exchange, if you want to still get a ton of value in all these other areas. The beauty of doing the exchange grind and the League SBC grind at the same time while making these league upgrade packs too, we touched on the Team of the Week player pick. You get 2 tradable packs there. It's going to be a mix of, I believe, gold players, silver players and bronze players. You can get some League SBC cards in there. All that's tradable. So if you're using untradable players to make your Team of the Week player picks in those 2 team sections, you're getting tradable packs. Those things will have value. I believe right now you should be able to get at least 2,500 coins within both of those packs if you packed absolutely nothing around that. We'll take a look at the SBC right now to kind of show you what those packs are. You can get some gold rares in there. You can get some gold commons. It's really nice. And again, you have a chance at getting a walkout on this. I got an 89 Team of the Week, and I just put it right back into an exchange. But yeah, we have a mixed players pack here, so you'll probably get a lot of gold commons and silver commons. Here you got a small prime election players pack. Very likely you'll get a couple gold rares out of this. So don't sleep on this. Turning untradable players into tradable players and coins is a really nice feature of this SBC. Same thing kind of goes with League SBCs. If you're doing League SBCs the way we discussed in our League SBC video, included with the exchange grind, not only are you not paying for all the golds essentially in these 3 sections and a lot of the golds for the lib and sud section, you're getting tradable packs here, which again, you can use these players back into the grind if you want to, or you can sell them to make liquid coins and buy whatever you want, or you can just enjoy the profit. So it is a grind. It is a long grind. We had 2 streams in the past 48 hours. One of them was a 6-hour stream. We did nothing but open packs and do a little bit of trading on the side, and our coins went up over time and our packs went up over time. And then the day after that, we did another one where we did a stream for 8 hours doing the exchange grind, building it through League SBCs, building it through opening packs, getting another walkout, putting in the exchange. And we went from, what time did we start? It was like an hour after new content, and it went late until the evening. It had to be at least an 8-hour stream. And you can go back in that stream. We did very little trading, if not none. And we went from making profit since the start. So we made profit the whole time. We had just non-stop packs we were opening. We did a crap ton of walkouts into exchanges. We did a crap ton of League SBC run-throughs. We made a crap ton of 81 doubles. And since I have a lot of packs saved for Team of the Years, I started trading out some of my 3x gold rare packs for an 81 double. So I was opening up these lower end ones, and then I was grinding the menus with the exchange method. I was putting a lot of those into an 81 double to save an even better pack for full Team of the Year. Again, this is a huge grind. There's a bunch of different sections you can go with it. Whatever way you want to do it, you can. Dailies, make sure you get those done, the daily gold upgrades. Make sure you do your daily 30 coin pack. If you want to do the mass bidding, you could probably invest in gold rares right now too. I'm going to do a lot of gold lib bidding later in the week when they start going up in price. If you guys have any questions with these methods, or you're wanting to know if we're changing a little bit, we'll be live every single day basically on this channel, so make sure you guys subscribe. And yeah, we will talk to you later. Hopefully we get a player pick later this week. It's been your boy MumboElite, and I'm out. God bless.